Okay. Are you ready? I have some people. Good morning, dear.
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning, everybody.
I don't see anybody in the chat yet.
Because they're watching by osmosis. But on my screen, right over here, it says one of us is watching. It's probably mine. I don't know. But
Cat's in here.
good morning, Cat.
Good morning,
Hey,
Cat.
Cat.
Come on, Cat.
She's always up early.
Yeah, she's like us.
Good morning, Cypress.
Morning,
New
Dawn.
beginnings,
Dawn.
the astute tourist.
Good morning,
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Good morning, the astute tourist. I'll have to go back and watch the replay because I was asleep. I have been asleep, but I haven't been asleep long.
Says the man who never sleeps.
No.
Hey, my lighting looks a little off. Is it just me? There, you go, that's a little bit better. I don't look as bright. Blinded by the sun.
I'll probably round up sleeping half the day away after.
So you
That's
didn't
a
sleep
joke.
long. Because I was up. Kenny and me and Amy.
Yeah. Well, Ron asked me if I wanted to. Ron asked me if I wanted to fire up a live, and I said no. I said, I'd like to get some sleep because I wanted to be up here for this show because there has been several times where I had been sleeping during her show and then have been go catch the replay.
No worries. To our name show. There we go. Dawn, this is Stan, aka Ambuling Adventures. But as I like to say, ambulating!
Ambulating.
Ambulating!
Emulating adventures
And I
with Stan.
answer to almost anything. Hey, whatever.
Wait, let me show. There we go. Oh, good morning, Papa Vines.
Good morning, Paul Vines, and I've absolutely enjoyed watching his YouTube channel. Talking about ambulating adventures with Stan.
Thank you, Kenny.
Dawn says, Stan! I'm a subscriber. I was like,
Yeah,
I wasn't sure if you knew
subscribed
everybody.
to hers also. Yeah.
Yeah, I love watching hers. Hashtag, I want to farm when I retire. I know it sounds like more work when you retire, but
No, don't drop the phone in the shower, Lance.
Yeah, don't pull an Amethyst Haze Adventures because
Lance, don't forget to
water
wash
and
your-
electronics don't mix. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, that's okay. It's okay. Just tell Lance, wash behind your ears and
Yeah,
double
Lance-
wash your feet.
Lance just hopes all of you will ask him to do a shower scene. Come on.
Oh, thank you.
I know. That's it.
It's enough that Lance flashes me enough. My retinas are still bleeding,
But we still love you, Lance.
but we still love you. As I said, look it to the moon and back. Do. But yeah, I was like, I'm trying to wake up my voice. Today it was like, no, I'm not moving.
Wait a minute, you made it downstairs.
Yeah, pretty fast. So I'm excited. Our RV is still getting fixed. So what am I going to do this weekend? I want to go open the RV and plant my little sunflower seeds. So I said I might just go for the day or whatever and go plant some sunflower seeds, order some takeout sushi, Hashtag camp life.
Sushi is really
Because I'm
good.
sure my friends at the camp are going, where's me and Steve? So
I
it's
should
like,
have size off with tidy and
yeah. Well, that's what I said. I was like, even if we were to put like the red couch and the little, but Steve can't help me because he's coughing up a windstorm. Oh, if I had a question in my life, Can you all answer? If you have to change your channel name, I wouldn't change my channel name.
You know, that's funny because I wouldn't either, but I actually thought about starting a second channel just because I'm starting, like, I went from 2 beehives. I now have 4 beehives, and I'm starting to get into the whole beehives and honey. And I've been watching other channels on beekeeping because I've been out of it for a number of years. So I'm just trying to kind of relearn a lot of stuff. But I thought about starting one separate, but it's almost like, okay, I don't. I'm just going to keep it all on one channel probably, just because. Okay, I like gardening and I do a lot of that. The beekeeping is kind of part of that, but I doubt that I would ever change the original channel, and I might just keep it all on one.
They're all different adventures.
Yeah.
That's what I like. I like variety.
Hey, it's the spice of life.
And Lance, B and I coordinated last night. We chatted.
Yeah,
you
you were
were.
sleeping. You were sleeping, Lance. Just sometimes you miss stuff, Lance.
The accidental homesteader. It's Dawn. That's New Beginnings. That's funny.
Mine would be like something with like a recipe or something, like, you know.
Something that'll make your tongue snap your brain.
That should be Kenny's second channel. Because I like to try making stuff differently every time. So.
And I say that every time to just crack her up because I just absolutely love cracking her up.
Because in my head, I see Kenny do it. I'm very visual. So I just try to. Kenny, has Solex ever showed you his tongue? Has ever stuck out his tongue to you?
Wait a minute, the Tralfamadorian tongue?
He may
Yeah,
have.
it's
I
very
don't know.
famous. I would like him to be the video of that because he could probably reach his earlobes. So it's almost as close. Ah, my life with Molly. Aww. Lance is going to the trailer this morning.
And boy, is he excited.
Yeah.
Good morning, Crystal, and good morning, Debbie F.
Morning, Debbie.
Well, Christian.
Morning,
Oh, sorry, my glove.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was saying good morning, Debbie and Crystal.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm behind. I'm sorry. Okay,
That is a
Joe
good
Christian. What did one bee say to the naughty bee?
Beehive.
Beehive.
Hi.
You got to say that with a little bit of a twang.
Hey, maybe we can learn something from Dawn. My new beginning, bee.
Oh,
It's beginning
yeah.
to look like something would stand.
And by the way, I shared out you live on Facebook and YouTube community tab.
Hugs, Kenny, you're so sweet. Oh, good morning, my friends. Good morning, Crystal. Drive safe, darling. Flamingo, flamingo, flamingo. Mine would be like, what will V pull out of her bag or her, her box or something? Because I'm always doing something different every time. Hi, Samson.
Pretty puppy.
Oh, he's so fluffy.
They're all talking to you. Look.
He's like,
Simpson.
Samson's awake at this time?
All right.
Wow.
Yeah. I think he's awake all night.
Kathleen.
He's related to Kenny.
No.
Who's that?
Stays up all night all the time. Barks.
Oh, your dog?
Yeah.
Have an awesome day, Jimmy.
Have an awesome day, Jimmy.
I hope you have a great one. Don't work too hard today.
Thanks,
It's
Debbie.
nonstop. Oh, listen to this. Debbie knows. Good morning, Debbie. Nice.
Thank you.
I know, eh? She looks like a movie star. Hashtag living through Michael Ann because my hairdresser's booked.
I didn't even recognize Michael Ann even had a haircut.
Kenny's just waking up. He's taking the first layer of skin off of his eyeballs to look and see.
I was getting compliments on the color last night, and it's like I haven't even colored it yet.
Well, because the way the picture you sent me, the light was, I was like, wow, she even got shine. How did she do that? Like,
It was whatever she washed it with, I don't know.
good morning, Crystal. Good morning, Dawn. And good morning, Debbie. Our chat is getting beautifuler by the minute. I love it.
Kenny's a good guy.
Yeah. But
But
we're going to say, Kenny?
I don't even know what I was even going with that.
No, not either.
Like you said, he's still trying to get the first layer of sleep out. You
Yeah,
know?
he's like,
He's a little foggy this morning. That's unusual for Kenny.
Stumbling over those words like you were in Ron Darrell's last night.
Kenny, it does help if you do this through your glasses. That's your first layer because then you can see properly.
Good morning, Shane.
Good morning, Shane.
Good morning, Shane.
Between Shane and Jimmy in the morning, I'm trying to follow,
Multitask.
but I'm trying to make tea and do vocal exercises. I was like, it's not working.
Watch the cord there, dog. I don't want to.
Shane, Dawn had us an interesting question this morning. If you were to change your channel name, what would it be to? Or would you open a second channel? What would it be? I don't know. Mine would be like, I don't know. It would be something like, what next, V? Exactly what it would be. What next, V? Because I'm all over the place.
Last night, somebody suggested to me, because I'm talking about selling my ambulance, and really that's where my name kind of came from, Ambulance Adventures. And I said, I still, maybe I'll change the picture a little bit because I'll still be, hey, I like adventure. I like moving around. So
My quest from near and far. Near is the garden and far is wherever you go. It's funny you're saying that because Steve and I were driving last weekend. We went to see my friend Carol. And then all of a sudden, there'd be like a bunch of beehives. And I'm like,
huh.
And Steve's like, yeah, it was like 12. And then we're driving. There's like another 8 more. And I was like right off the highway, anybody could have just like, do.
Yep.
Here's some honey. Goodbye. It was just like, wow. Because in my head, I expected more to be like near the forest or near, but they had a few trees on the border, and then there was this little opening, and there were the bees.
Yeah. Of course, a lot of the beekeepers that are really into making lots of honey, they move their hives around. They have places that kind of follow where the bloom is. So
Yeah.
I just keep them in my backyard. I got a big enough place, and there's 20 acres behind me, so it works.
But this is what I was thinking because we're in Canada. It's a bit cold. And I'm like, these bees are getting awake because yesterday was like 20 whatever million, it seemed like. Because it was so hot compared to so cold, so many.
Yeah.
I think it was like 29. I think we hit 29. We broke record in my town, so.
Well, the bees here took a hit this year because I know one place I've been about 30 minutes outside of town, a big bee place, and they lost about half their bees this year.
No.
And another guy I know, well, the guy that Man of Steel video I did,
Mm-hmm.
that's the chocolate nut. He has hives too, and he lost all his bees this year.
Was it just because of prolonged cold and snow and stuff, or
I don't know.
Because there's a lot of diseases that hit the bees, and they're like the bee mite is one that's just been really pounding them. Guys have lost hundreds and hundreds of hives, but they're little by little finding ways to combat it. Yeah, Kathleen, I used to,
Ooh,
the guy
yeah.
that actually got me started in beekeeping, because I got up to 300 hives at one time when I was out in California. But the guy that got me started in it, his two sons still run his business, and they have somewhere between, he will never say exactly, somewhere between 6,000 and 10,000 hives of bees. And they have a big warehouse in Riverside, California, and one up in the Dakotas. And they just go back and forth, and they follow the almond pollination and different pollinations that they can do and get paid for, plus the honey.
Kenny, this one's for you.
Okay.
That would be probably my third channel. What made my
Hey,
tongue
Patty
sound
Jr., be careful because you know what can happen. Your tongue will slap your brain.
That's Kenny's version of waking up. Your tongue will slap your brain. Yeah. And you know what? Like, I was wondering if they put those beehives because it's near fields, right? But I was like, there's nothing in the fields because it has been so cold.
Yeah.
Like, we had frost, last week or the week before? Like, minus whatever. Like, so I'm like, these poor bees, like, oh.
Yeah, it would be a whole different thing, I'm sure, to do beekeeping where it's cold, because I hear guys even in parts of, I guess, the north and where there's a lot of snow, they talk about insulating the hives over the winter so that they'll last and all that. And I was like, well, that's a whole new world.
Yeah. This is what I've always wondered. I said, can they not build like kind of like a greenhouse for bees?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Greenhouse for bees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, especially in Canada, like if my farmer right now is growing underneath a greenhouse and he's growing good food, so I
That's what
can't
I
wait to
always say.
try.
Don't cut the grass. Don't pull out the dandelions and all that yet, because that's their first thing when they're waking up. They
Yep.
need,
Yeah,
Lots of pollen.
they're advertising in our town anyways, something like uncut May. So like that the bugs can wake up, and so you don't cut your lawn in May to help with the dandelions and this to get the bugs all waking up and blah blah blah. Then come June, everybody cuts their lawn.
don't rake up those leaves yet.
Yeah. So I said, that's why I said, well, at the trailer, I'll just leave the leaves there until. But I was like, I want to go check my hostas because last year they were like popping out from the soil, so I got to put something on top, you know. But they did good, so. Because a friend of mine she had on her property, she had so many hostas, and I was like, and here I'm going, got to get a hosta. How much is it going to cost me? She's like, wait a minute, you want hostas? Her son brought the back of his truck free at the campsite. And I was like, I'll take a whole, like, what are those called? You put the kids in and you pull a wagon. There you go. English word, English word. So he gave me a whole wagon full. So I planted, was it 16 feet on one side of our property? Because then on there, in the back of that, that's where their stinky slinky is. I was like, well, if the hosta's coming and grow, we won't see that little thing, you know. And then we did another one on the other side of the property. So hopefully it looks good when I go back because I haven't watered it. I'm like, it's gonna be hot this weekend.
I think the only ones I ever bought was at like a church sale. One lady had divided a bunch of hers up, and maybe a couple bucks for all of them.
Yeah, I love doing that. Like, that's what I did at Costco. I bought like a little 4-pack of herbs to put at work because I was like, I need something that looks good and then it could smell good. So I just go like this and it smells so good. Now, Kathleen, I would love to see that. Now that should be your only video on your channel. I'm just
yeah, makes life exciting.
My tadpoles are nearly all mini frogs. Wow. Oh, can't wait, Dawn.
Cute.
Now be careful. There might be a Prince Charming in those ones. Just saying.
Never know.
Don't know if your husband will agree. Oh, have fun, Kathleen.
Have a good one, Kat.
Mwah. Don't forget, be beautiful, girl. Good morning, Daryl.
Good morning, Daryl.
Were your
Good
ears
morning,
ringing?
Darrell.
Were your ears ringing? I was saying, go check out Daryl. He does promo work. About 80 of them. 80 toads. And wow, that's going to be a lot. Bye, Kat. He's like, I just came in. She's leaving. So, yeah. Because on Jimmy's live this morning, he was talking about like sponsors and stuff. And Dawn was actually talking about that yesterday. And I was like, the only person that I know who does it really right is Daryl. Has amazing sponsors. I'm like, now, if Toyota can only sponsor, then I would match today's picture in front of the green Toyota Tacoma. Check out the green Toyota Tacoma.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I was like, ah. So I'm like, Toyota, I would love to be the face. Call me flying in a Tacoma. Not call me me. What did I do? You're just wonderful. Wait, that would be the video for me when I go to Cyprus, kissing the frog. I'm in Cyprus. Who's Virgil? Oh, from the Thunderbirds. Ooh. But yeah, so I'm excited. I don't know what to make for supper tonight.
I don't know either. It's just me. I'm on my own.
Oh yeah, that's true. Cause
Me too.
what? Stan is alone?
Yeah, my wife told me that. She says she teaches a quilting class once a month, and so she's going to do that today. And she goes, "Oh, and then we're going to go out to do something afterwards, and then I'm supposed to meet this person for dinner." And so you're on your own today. I'm like, okay,
She's like, I'm leaving you for the day.
that's right.
Knowing you, you're just gonna look in the pantry and go, a bag of that, a box of that, and a container of that. Okay.
I don't know what
I'm terrible. I hate to cook.
I don't know what I'm gonna have for supper besides my salad.
Same here. I'm like, automatic is Michael At knows dill pickle salad. Thanks, Miranda. Just made me addicted.
I usually like to eat something with my salad.
Well, Sean has a good suggestion. I'm back. I had to go make some eggs.
Well, I actually eat boiled eggs on my salad usually. We usually get the pre-made already packaged boiled eggs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And when you buy them in the store, and I put them on my salad usually. So
An auction channel, Shane? Wow.
That's cool.
Huh.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun to watch.
I thought if I started a new channel, it'd be some kind of incognito name.
Michael Ann and her superpowers. Just saying.
Well, you know, there's some of those channels that we want to just kind of lurk on.
You don't have those channels? Stan's probably got 5.
Yeah, right.
No, there's some of those channels I just lurk on. I don't say anything.
Incredible Stretch is probably one of his channels, but he's not going to tell you, you know?
But there's time that I do want to say anything, but I don't want it to be known as me. So,
Yeah. Speaking of that, I went to Nate's channel and I didn't even know that Amy wasn't even there, and she said she couldn't say hi to me, and I was like, what?
nope.
I was like, that was all news to me. So I'm like,
Surprise.
I was like, I hadn't been on Nate's channel for so long. And I was like, what?
I
Amy's
totally
always-
forgot he was live last night.
I was like, Amy's always the first one. I was like, whatever. Nate, give me a call. We need to talk. But by the way, Nate is Land Cloud Adventures. So, Nate, call me, email me, whatever. I was like, I missed something. Okay,
Online auctions. That's cool.
auctions I do are online. Oh, I pick up my winnings. That's a mess. I know. I love those things. Oh, yeah, me too. I like thrifting, but I was like, I don't think I could do a video of that. Because I like, and I'll be like, okay, what are we thrifting today? And I'll just like go in the store just to look for something. But I have to learn how to flip the thrift, as they say, right?
Oh, there's a puppy.
There's a puppies.
Hey, look at there.
She's like,
Yeah. She's want me to love on her this morning.
That Callie does. He comes with his head on my lap.
Oh,
But he's still laying here out cold.
Yeah,
I've been watching a few of those shorts where the person's like, ah, and then they don't say nothing, and then the dog comes in like
cool.
trying to get them up, and the guy doesn't move for like 3 minutes or whatever, and then the dog's like, "You're okay." You know? I was like, and I the first thing I thought was your Samson. I said, that dog is so strong, he'll pull your arm out.
That dog right there is stout. It's a full-blooded German Shepherd, and she can literally pull you down to the ground.
Well, that's what I'm saying. German Shepherds are always like, they have this instinct and stuff. So.
And the dog hasn't learned anything, and I've been trying to work with her ever since she was 6 weeks old, and she's almost 7.
Too late now. It's ingrained in her head.
And we got Callie when he was 13 months old. And we managed to do a few things with. He's food motivated, so he learned those few things really quick.
That's how a friend of mine taught her little pup. She had these little baby pebble things of treats or whatever.
Training treats.
And as soon as he would smell them, he'd be like, I was like, how does he know? He could smell it already. He'd be like,
Oh, there's that.
what am I doing? What am I doing? I said to her, you should put him in a dog show, because as soon as he smelled that, he'd be like, attention, sitting, like, whoa, what are we doing? It's like, how do you do that? I don't know. I don't have a puppy, so.
Well, one day,
Go ahead.
one day I was sitting on the couch downstairs, and then I pretended to fall down and lay on the floor.
See?
He just looked at me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I'm not dying down here. Like,
He's like, I can hear you breathing. You're fine.
I can tell you're faking it.
Dr. Callie's in the house. I just looked at you. You're good. Does he do house calls?
Did you do house calls, Callie? Nope, not even flinching. The 1 year's up, though.
But I'm sure he goes for walks.
Mine just has a habit of, like, I'm sitting here talking, and he comes up under my arm, and he just starts going with his nose, just like, come on, I want some attention. I want some attention. Don't you?
Yep. Callie does that, too.
I love that video that you threw the frisbee super far, and the dog's like,
Oh,
Like-
yeah.
did he even jump? Like, he was just like,
Every day, it's like when I walk outside, he goes right to the shelf where he knows the frisbees are. And he just stands there, looks at them like, come on, let's
this is
play.
what I want.
And so 3 or 4 times a day, I go out and I throw it far, and he'll catch it. A lot of times he'll catch it, and if I can get it to catch in the wind a little bit, that's better for him, because he'll jump up and grab it. But then he'll get to a point where, about the 20th time I've thrown the frisbee, he'll go running after it. he'll grab it and he just lays down. It's like, that's the signal. I'm done.
This was the last one, thanks.
That's it. Yeah.
Do you offer him a beer afterwards?
I send him in for water.
Thank God. I was just asking because his coat is always so shiny, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been. In fact, I need to brush him more, really.
Oh, if I had a dog, that's the thing I would do, because I don't know if I've ever told you guys the story
Yeah.
of me going to my cousin's house, and she had a German Shepherd, and his name was Rocky. They took him from the shelter and stuff because the person that had him locked up like way too long. I don't even want to say because it's so sad. And I told my cousin I was coming to see her. She's like, okay, but I got on an earlier bus than because there was room. And I get to the house with my luggage, and I opened the door. I was like, oh, it's unlocked. I'm like, hello. And then Rocky goes, roof. It's like, shh, Rocky, don't bark. I'll give you a treat. And he was like, I know her. And he's like, because he's like, oh, that's the girl who brushes me and gives you treats. So I came in the house. It's like, okay, go show me your treats. Don't bark. So, and then he shows me where his treats are. Give him 2 treats. I said, okay, where's everybody? Like, I'm like, hello. Nobody's answering. And I was like, well, I guess, I'm just going to chill out on the couch. I'm chilling out on the couch, watching TV, waiting for them. And I send her a text, I'm here. Hello. Nobody answers my text. I was like, okay, so I'm waiting. I was like, and then while I'm waiting, I'm brushing the dog, and the dog's like, I literally brushed a rabbit off of him.
Well, they're
now,
barely brushing him for just a second. It just
see, it's like rabbits coming off.
Yeah. I mean, my wife literally vacuums the house because we let him in the evening mostly. She'll get up in the morning, and every morning she vacuums the whole house because she doesn't want doggy because he just sheds a lot. So if you're going to have a long-haired dog, you better be ready for it.
Yeah, but it doesn't help that you're in like 100 degrees neither.
Exactly.
Like,
so that's why he has a big tub of water that he'll just step into it several times a day, and that's his thing. He'll just sit in it to cool off. Yeah,
so
it's a little tough on him.
So I was on that couch for 2 hours, and all of a sudden, my cousin's husband comes out of his bedroom. Like, remember, I've been saying, hello, anybody home? Like, and the dog was barking. No, I was like, and then he's like, hey, I was like, hey, he's like, what the? I was like, well, I said hello 5 times. The dog barked 3 times. Nobody came. So he's like, how? I was like, I've already unpacked, already prepped supper. Like, what else do you want me to help out with? Said I brushed your dog. And the dog's like just looking at me, and he looks over, like the ball of fur goes, oh, he lost a rabbit. I was like, more than that. So
yeah, especially in your house.
That's funny.
I was like, oh,
Wow.
what do you mean? Donovan slept in? Wow.
Wow.
Good morning, Donovan. So after that, I said, I don't have a dog because I love brushing my hair and be like, double brush, double brush. My friend Carol's puppy loves it when I come home. Want a puppy massage? Go get your brush. I'll brush it. But the last time we went last weekend, because it was so warm, they put up a pool, and they have the coolest setup. They're in town, but all their backyards don't have fences, and they all have dogs. And the dogs, it's like if you were like at a preschool, and everybody's backyard together. So the kids just go, "Hey Timmy, come and play!" Woof woof woof. And then Timmy goes, "Hi Mandy," rah, 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 rah. And then they all go play outside. So they put up a pool. So my friend Kevin's like, "Come on, dog," and the dog just looked at him, runs around the pool, looks at him back, and just sits in the pool like I didn't really hear you. And we're like, oh my God, you're going to have to wash your dog. He's like, oh God.
He's like, nope, I'm staying here unless you got food.
I'm just going to sit in the water. And it's not like it was super hot, but from her running and she's black coat, she was like, I'm just going to sit in the water.
Donovan, I double brush too.
Donovan, I know you double brush your eyebrows. I know the secret now. Thank you, Jody.
He's like my grandfather. He can get up in the morning and wash his face and comb his hair with that same washcloth.
Oh, look who's here.
Good morning, Solex. Hey, Solex.
Hey, Solex.
Kenny wants the picture of you trying to lick your tongue and when you're flicking your earlobes. He's waiting. Email it to FordmanAgaKennethOaks@gmail.com. Solex is awake as well? Wow. I thought Solex was like sleeping. But yeah, so one day when I retire and I have my little pack, it'll be interesting. Yeah, well, that'll be my third channel I eventually open when I get a dog. Where will the pack go? Watching the sunset at your house because at my house, it's already out.
Yeah, sun is barely just it's getting light out there now. It's getting pretty.
But you know what? I think my body readjusted because all winter my body was not adjusted to this time. And this morning it was like, I said, oh, I'll just push snooze because I was like, Steve's not going to work today. I'm just going to push snooze. 5:49. I'm like, bing! Alarm didn't even ring because it was not 6 o'clock. And I was like, wow. I was like, I'm never up before the alarm. I was like, my body's back where it's supposed to. Because when the fallback time happens, my body's like, no, it doesn't make sense. Good morning, Scott. Scott, did you work all last night? If so, hope you're okay. Yeah, I didn't send no email last night to anybody. So if you're here, you're here. I didn't wake nobody up. I was like, shh, let the people sleep. They're recovering from Mother's Day. Ooh, I have hiccups. Again.
He was chatting last night too.
Hmm?
So Scott was chatting last night too.
Yeah, a debate. Who slapped whose brain? But yeah, I'm a little. I don't know. I didn't have breakfast this morning, so I'm like, I had a bit of tea, burnt my tongue, but hey. And in return, burnt my vocal cords. Yum. So I was like, I was trying to do my vocal warm ups, and then I was like, but the tea tasted so good. But then I was like, no, too hot. Oh, wait a minute. Listen to that.
Yeah.
Sexy Stan. Marvelous Michael Ann. Captivating Kenny Vixen me.
At least you got 3 of them right, Donovan.
Yeah.
Vivacious bee.
Yeah. I'm not a vixen. I'm more vivacious, honey. Oh. Don't you know your V words? That's what I should. I'd be like, the channel now known as V.
Ah,
You know? Oh, what happened?
there's a stink bug in here. It just landed on my water ball.
Oh, I hate those.
Sorry, I'm gonna slip out here for a second.
So if Stan is sexy Stan, what would be Scott's?
We're in trouble.
Donovan?
Hey,
Oh.
Scott.
Oh, Kenny, I don't know if you heard, but
Yeah,
okay.
I seen that.
You're captivating Kenny.
What does that mean, captivating?
That means you grab our attention.
Okay.
That's is that right, Stan? Did I say that English word right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, that Solex is trying to get in on this. Dandy Donovan.
You got yet.
That's hilarious. Oh. It's almost that time, people. It's almost that time. Got 5 minutes, people.
Nope. Cup. Put in the cup.
Lance is running naked in the house right now. Go, I gotta be on the live. I'm coming.
Hey, Coco.
Coco!
I absolutely love her laugh.
Oh, I
And
love
when
Coco's
she's-
laugh too.
And when she snorts, I love it when she snorts.
You put Coco and I in the same room and we're laughing. I swear that would be like the most funny video ever. Because I
agree.
look ridiculous and I don't make noise, but she makes noise. So together we could be like one person. And I always, what does she say to Papa all the time?
Cowabunga.
That's it.
Cowabunga, Papa.
Somebody said her name. Somebody said
Cowabunga, konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. That's what somebody said yesterday in Nate's live. Nate, when you're jumping out of the when you're parachuting, you should just say cowabunga. Oh, are you ready? Donovan is waking up. Math joke time. Did you hear about the mathematician who's afraid of negative numbers? He'll stop at nothing to avoid them. Aw.
One lay down for you, Miss Kelly.
Donovan, thanks for being a dad. I love dad jokes. At the moment, I'm sleepy, Scott. See, Donovan, you're not on the ball. You didn't tell us what he was called. Oh, he's got another joke. I missed this one. Sorry. What's the best thing about Switzerland? I don't know. But the flag is a big plus. Oh, God. Donovan, I'm giving you one more because that was a wah.
I was on those groaners.
That was good.
Good morning. Hello. See? That would be freaking awesome. Oh my God. Coco, on my meeting, I don't know if you watched on Monday, but I had a, what's it called? Training, education thing, whatever. And the woman that was presenting was awesome. She's like head of psychology at some university in the South. And like she knew her stuff. She's been around. Like you'd ask her anything, she'd be open to tell you anything. But every other sentence was like, well, today we're going to talk about the weather. So can you forget it? Friggin' believe, blah, 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 blah. And friggin' and blah, 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 blah. So you know how I do this to Donovan? Wow. Well, I had a page and I was going, friggin'. And we were all laughing. So at the end of the presentation, she was entertaining at the same time because we're like, because, after a whole straight hours, it could get pretty long. But with this woman, it was like, bing, bing, bing. And so the evaluation, everybody was like, didn't know you could say friggin' and still look professional. And I was like, she freaking pulled it off. And everybody, like, they showed like that comment. I was like, that was mine. And people were like, that is Sophie's comment. They knew it was me. Cowabunga, Papa. Oh, Coco said it. Mine used to be TS Solex, stands for tremendously sexy. I thought it was Tramafaladorian sex appeal. I don't know. But I changed it. It's terribly shy the older I got. Solex, you're not a day over 30. I'm sorry.
Oh, jeez. We're getting worse, Donovan.
Okay, last bad joke. Bad? I was expecting a good one. Every sentence was so, it doesn't matter. I was like, I prefer hearing those because I know you're a real person. Okay, he's coming to say this joke live, okay? Nice nose. Very beautiful. Yes. I think I should put you a big screen. Look at that nose. He comes in high.
I don't even know where the screen is.
Okay. Well,
That's funny.
Oh, there
you're
it is.
out of luck.
Oh my gosh.
But not to do, Donovan. Did you not put up a video about that?
I didn't realize how big I was.
Okay. Now, the joke is underneath you. You can read it out loud.
Well, it's an echo. Sorry, it really was hard to get this on the screen. Why did the chicken cross go to the seance? To get to the other side.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Hey, me and a supernatural joke. That's a stretch.
Yeah, especially at this time in the morning for you.
Oh.
So, like, stop. I'm still here. Good job. Keep on going, Krista.
You got this.
Yep. We're just going to do this for you. Hashtag, you got it.
You got it.
I love to stop. You never stop.
So who knew that being an alien, the most distinctive characteristic would be a giant mustache? I mean, did anyone predict that?
No, you didn't say it right. A giant mustache that makes noise.
Oh, that's true. It does make
So
noise.
let's not forget that. It is a hidden, not well-known fact.
It creaks like a door. I just wanted you to, in case you haven't heard it.
It does a few things.
You should hear it when it shuts.
Does he use his tongue for that? So, Lex, I love you. I'm sorry.
Only
we gotta
Kenny
have
knows
fun.
how to do that.
I always say, you can laugh at me all you want. But at the end of the day, I have the last laugh, so it doesn't matter.
Why's that?
Why?
Why?
Because I'm the one who closes myself out.
Oh,
You still drinking soda, Kenny? Stuff's not good for you.
Kenny! Oh,
so how do you drown a hipster?
How do you drown a hipster?
I have a hip?
You throw him in the mainstream.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
Yay!
Oh,
Darling! Oh, I mean, Daryl. Daryl, I'll send you a text today.
Yeah, this is the closest thing within arm's reach.
Is that the same one from last night?
No.
A
When you
new
got
one?
the case sitting right there?
Maybe.
For you,
Because that was the
Kenny,
only
it's
thing
an
within arm's
iPad.
reach last night, too.
Donovan, read this with your voice. What's going underneath you? Do you see it? Oh, wait a minute.
It's
Let us start
Friday.
again. Wait.
Junior. Oh,
Wait, let it begin again. Then you can do
No.
your radio voice.
I can't even see it. My eyes are still opening.
Do you want me to put you bigger? Can you see it this way? Can you see
That
it now?
doesn't make the words bigger. It just makes my nose bigger. It's Friday, Junior, this morning. Be careful, because you know what can happen. Your tongue will slap your brain.
I swear, I'm going to have to record you all, and that'll be my commercials.
Hmm.
I need to make commercials with you beautiful peoples.
It would have been better with an echo.
Echo, echo, echo.
Especially if you eat something that's really yummy.
Well, what's the name of the echo? What is it called? Alexa?
Don't start that.
She should be called Elvira. I'm just saying.
I really
Donovan.
need to change the name back to something different because you guys are dangerous.
Good night, Scott. Sleep well, Scott. I'm sure I'll see you
Aliens
somewhere around the
Talk
YouTube
about
streets
secret
later on.
yet.
See you on later on tonight, you're supposed to say.
I would just like to point out that Solex writing that aliens are like a box of chocolates is kind of silly since we only know one.
Mm-hmm.
We have nothing to
saying.
compare it to. We got stuck with the plain chocolate piece. We don't know what's inside, and that's all we get.
Donovan,
Yes,
can I ask, how do you know he's a plain chocolate piece?
because he's the only one we know, so we don't have anything to compare it to. So he's just
was he,
we have to start with the base model, and that's just the chocolate piece.
But it's not, is it square or round? Oval.
Oh, Well, he's going to swear, but that's, because he's so smart. So.
Somebody's been pinching his cheeks so he's not round anymore.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh.
I dented his sides.
Plain.
Well,
plain.
he's kind
How
of
dare you?
WRECK rectangle.
Yes, I totally get it.
Sorry, I really need to stop joking in the morning before I'm awake. I
Donovan,
literally woke up, didn't even brush my teeth. I looked in the mirror and go, V's on. I got to run. And I
you
ran all the way
didn't
through the house
brush
to get
nothing?
here.
Like the queen of brushing hair and teeth?
I haven't
And you
even
didn't
wiped
do
my
nothing?
eyes yet.
Daryl, that's always my question. Which cheeks? Exactly.
Well, all I have to say is when you meet me, you'll know which cheeks and you'll remember the feeling. Right, Michael Ann? Look at her. She's like, oh, God. Oh, I hear another puppy.
Yeah.
Hi, Lucy.
I hear a
That's
dog.
the same one. Same one.
Bring her
That's
up.
my.
She needs some love. Bring her up.
She's outside.
Oh, she's outside.
That's her normal thing.
Oh.
That's her normal.
Anxiety.
That's her normal.
Oh,
That's
my
a great way to spell plane. I kept thinking of Solex with wings. I might be a plane, but I'm of the best of plain chocolate.
Well, did you read this one? I'll wear my Speedo. He's ready for me to pinch his cheeks.
What is that called? A budgie smuggler? Snuggler?
I don't know if it's a snuggler or a smuggler.
I think it's a budgie snuggler.
It makes me wonder what people wear underneath their snuggies now. Good morning, Cookie.
I don't even want to wonder about that.
No.
Sometimes we better left to wonder than to know.
Morning, Cookie.
How you crumbling there, Cookie? We missed you.
Hey, Cookie.
How's it going, Snickerdoodle?
Hi, Mr. Snickerdoodle. I got one vitamin in. One more's lay waiting, and I'm like that.
I didn't even grab those.
You didn't? Oh my God! I was like, as soon as I sit beside the PC, all my vitamins are like looking at me like you didn't take me yet. Like, yeah.
I went time change minus an hour. I made it. So I just took off and ran right from the mirror.
In your budgie smuggler, like.
I'm not saying if I'm wearing a Speedo or not.
Oh, yeah! Thank God we just see you from here. Thank God.
I mean, I can stand up for you.
No, it's okay. I'll put you in the basement if you do.
Oh.
See, Michael has like no PTSD, please. Donovan. Okay. Oh, it says something. Mean people suck. Okay. I'm glad that you left it after. You didn't keep going after suck. I was like, just leave it there.
That's all the rest is table, so it wasn't going to work anyway.
Oh, thank God. It's nothing but table from now on.
Yeah, I'm not going to lay down the law or anything.
Whew. Anyways, people, it is that time. I extended it by 10 minutes. So are you ready? Kenny, you're the professional at this. What do we tell the people?
See you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.
When's your next live?
Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern.
When's your next video?
Probably sometime either today, tomorrow, whenever. I don't know.
Make sure you're subscribed and you hit the like button and the notification. Donovan, are you ready?
Uh-huh.
What do we tell the people?
Have a beautiful day. See you on the next one.
Which is?
My next live is 7 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern time on Monday. And you may see a time-lapse chia pet before then.
Stan? Stan?
Have
What do
a
we do?
wonderful day, all you beautiful people, and thanks for having me up, V. Nice to be on again.
And when's your next live? Or your next video?
My first live, I don't know. I don't know when my next video will be. We'll see.
His first live promised to be a zinger or a stinger. I'm just saying.
Ah. That's a good one. I have to use that.
Go ahead, Michael Ann. What do we do to the people?
See you guys all tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come see A Tale of Two Kitties. You never
Meow.
know.
Meow.
And a video out today.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, don't, stop.
Ah.
And there'll be a video sometime today.
Ooh.
A large one.
Jeez, they're so fast. You're faster than I push buttons. To all the beautiful people in chat, Coco, Daryl, Cookie, who else did I miss? Scott, all those beautiful people. You know who you are. Don't forget, when I meet you, I'll be pinching your cheeks. Happy TGIFJ. It's been a blast. You never know what's going to happen because you know why? You're beautiful. Bye. Go ahead, ask.